Welcome to the worst movies of the year. Each of us are going to give you our top 5 worst, and then since we all have the same definitive worst movie of the year, we're going to give you the bonus pick at the end, and that will be the true worst movie of the year. Blaine, kick us off.
We're going to start with Fall Guy. It just had so much potential. Like, they should have done so much more with the stuntmen and actually incorporate the actual stuntmen, and they just dropped the ball. I was so disappointed with that movie.
Well, the crazy thing about that is that we're watching them like, man, imagine if they did these stunts in real life. And then in the credits, they show you they didn't. We're like, oh, it literally didn't look like they did the stunts in real life in the movie.
They ruined it.
They covered it
all
up
the
with
CGI.
Yeah. My 6th worst movie of the year is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
I hated this film. It was very boring and torturous to me. If you like it, that's cool. I just didn't.
And we
didn't
have the best experience in that theater. Okay. Check out our episode.
My 6th worst movie of the year is Roadhouse, the Amazon Prime remake.
I keep forgetting that one happened.
It did, didn't it? I liked Conor McGregor in it. I just think everything you would want in a Roadhouse movie, they just took out and they just went, here, it's a Roadhouse. But no, the new one, not a fan. Rip Jake Gyllenhaal, looks like he got shredded for it, but not enough to make it a good movie. Blaine, what is your 5th worst movie of the year?
Maxine is my 5th. I'm not into that type of genre. It was a bad movie and not my genre, so it was all over the place, doing weird crap and garbage.
A disappointing end of the trilogy.
I was really looking forward to it, and I found it very disappointing. So I understand. My number 5 worst movie of the year is, and I know this is going to annoy some people, Gladiator II. I just don't think there's a reason for it to exist. It doesn't add anything to the original. Any interesting thing it does, they pulled from the original, but executed it worse. It was just a waste of time for me.
That type of movie takes away from the original. It's just not needed. Stop.
Yeah, not
Stop.
a fan.
It could have been really good, though.
Thanks for backing me up.
Yeah.
It could have been really good.
It's something new.
It's one of those ones where I watched, I was like,
money.
man, like, I want it to be better, man. You know.
Money.
Yeah, I understand. But
he rode the rhino, and I was like, I wanted more rhino.
Money.
Yeah, my number 5 is Gunner. Gunner is a movie starring the 3rd Hemsworth brother and has a brief bad guy cameo of Morgan Freeman, and it is garbage.
I didn't know there were 3 of them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Either.
Yeah, there's a 3rd one.
I didn't know that.
There shouldn't be, but there is a parachuting scene in this movie, and oh my gosh, I think we can make something better. I'm not even kidding. No.
Calm down.
I will pull up a clip for you later, and I think we can make something better.
All right.
It is bad.
all right, 2025, making a parachuting scene.
Great.
1,000 subscriber special, the parachuting scene. Okay, I'm done. Blaine, what's your number 4?
Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. We got all our characters back. Yay. It sucked.
Well,
they didn't do anything.
Well, the problem with this one is that the stuff that they did and that was like, oh, this is supposed to be cool, they did it all in the last movie. Like, their last movie was like The Force Awakens, like, you know, bring back everybody. We do all the high fives. We do all the farts. I don't know. And then in this one, it's just like, yeah, we're kind of still doing like The Force Awakens again, I guess.
My next one, number 4, is Night Swim. My gosh, what a boring movie. It's just boring. It was a short, and that's all it ever should have been. It should not have been a full-length feature. It just, the idea isn't there.
Garbage.
No, there's different types of bad. There's like, so good it's bad. There's executed technically bad. And then they're just boring.
Okay.
Is that the one?
It's just nothing.
Is that the
You
one
get
where?
nothing.
Is that the one where the pool is evil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marco Polo.
Oh, it was that.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, maybe that's like funny bad. No,
just boring.
But then you got to watch
Is
it.
Is it worth 90 minutes to get that silly line one time?
No.
There's not enough silliness. It just, no.
All right. My number 4, I'm going to do Borderlands. And I was in the theater and it shut off like 40 minutes into the movie, but I still think it qualifies to be in my worst movies of the year.
Okay.
It is garbage. It is the standard corporate nonsense you would imagine in like an adaptation of an IP where it's like, oh, we're going to put $250 million in this. And we're going to get Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Hart, and they're going to do a little spin as your favorite character. And guess what? There's a funny robot who Jack Black. That's funny. And then it bombed and everyone hated it.
I'm pretty sure that Stars got this and they advertised like, hey, come watch the worst movie of the year.
So that's why I haven't seen it, is because I wanted to see, I was on a quest this year to see if anything would be worse than our collective worst movie. And I thought Borderlands would be a contender, but I haven't seen it because I didn't catch it in theaters.
It's not.
And I refuse to pay for it, and I don't have stars. So I'm not seeing it.
No, Borderlands is at least still an objective movie, even though it's garbage.
It is a movie.
Our
Okay.
number one is objectively not a coherent movie, and I hate it.
I don't think anything comes
And we need to get
close
there.
that.
Blaine, what's
Let's
your-
get to that. Yeah.
Blaine, what's number
Keep
3?
rolling on.
This is such a long name. It's part of the reason why I don't like it. The Ministry of UnGentlemanly Warfare. I can't even say it. So partly, hate the name. Secondly, it's just Henry Cavill with a mustache shooting Nazis, and it's awful. It's just awfully made. It's boring. It's just big guys with muscles shooting using bow and arrows.
I like that movie.
It was ridiculous. I couldn't get through it.
My number 3 worst of the year is Tarot. This is one of the worst horror movies I have seen in years. Now, you could watch it and laugh at it, I suppose, but it's so headache-inducing by how stupid all of the characters are. It hits every cliche in the book that you would expect, but somehow makes that not fun. It's also PG-13, so there's no fun. You don't get like the fun part of the horror movie. And forget about atmosphere and tension.
My number 3 is My Old Ass with Audrey Plaza. I hated this. I hated this so much.
I wanted to see this. I thought it
It-
looked kind of interesting.
It's about like a girl and she does some drugs and then she meets her future self and it's Audrey Plaza and they talk on the phone, but she's real.
Huh.
Like it's not a hallucination. She's like at first you think, oh, it's just in her brain.
Mhm.
She turns out to be real. And
Just
then
some
other
random lady.
No,
it's the girl from the future.
So it's
Oh.
actually
It's a sci-fi
time
movie. Then?
travel.
No,
What?
no, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, so the telephone call is just going through the time.
No,
Oh.
the end of the movie, the Audrey Plaza comes as a real
Good
person.
try, buddy.
And then she is there with the teenage version of herself, and people are interacting with both of these people, not knowing that it's the same person from the future.
Well, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds awful. Number 2, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Bro, I hate it.
Oh my goodness. The villain sucked. The villain was basically, I'm a bad guy. I'm going to bring back all the other good villains. And then the new character with, what's her name? Not
Chameleon.
good.
Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Oh, the little fox guy.
Not needed. Poe, we love you, but stop coming back to theaters.
So
God, they massacred my boy.
this was cheap. Not like
Yeah.
animation wise, it looks fine, but like this was a cheaply made like let's just
Make
poop
money.
out another thing.
The script was the problem. The
script was the problem.
awful.
And it does, and you don't even need to bring back the Furious Facts. It was like, oh, they're not in it. It's like you could make a movie where they are not in it and it works. It's just dumb. That's like they just throw in this stupid plot point of like, well, Poe cannot be the Dragon Warrior anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on because we're going to keep talking about it because these make us mad.
Yes.
My number 2, Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. This was released directly to Netflix, and I don't know why I watched it. I must have accidentally clicked it, and my curiosity got the better of me because just from one scene to the next, it got worse. Every scene, like the jokes were so bad. I'm going to spoil one, so if you really care, don't listen. But if you all remember that classic joke, is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. So at the end of this movie, they're trying to like wire something up. They're looking for wires. I can't remember why. I don't care. But Patrick goes, "Is mayonnaise a wire?"
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah,
that's really bad.
Dude, it's so bad I had to cleanse my palate by going back and watching all original 3 seasons of SpongeBob.
Ooh.
Had to do it.
What do you think of their title cards?
Loved them, and I loved your video you made.
Oh, that was a callback.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Yeah, bad movie.
All right. You ready for? our-
No, I need to do my number 2.
Sorry.
Jack's not done.
You
He's got
don't
one.
Yeah,
want her.
this is 100% a real movie. I was on one of my completely legal movie streaming websites, and I saw it on there, and I clicked it because I saw it came out this year. This is The Adventures of Jurassic Pet: Return to the Wild.
What?
This
What is this nonsense?
What
it's
is
about
this?
like a little dinosaur, and these kids befriend the dinosaur. It just looks like crap. And it is
It
crap.
just looks bad.
It's bad. Like the acting's bad, the script is bad, the CGI dinosaurs are bad. I don't know why anybody would be in this, and I would be shocked if this movie had made more than $10. Bad movie. Bad movie. Do not recommend.
Now can I?
Yeah, we're on
Are
number
you-
1.
Number 1. what our worst. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You were so excited too.
I know.
Go for
Our
it.
worst movie of the year,
for it.
hands down, Madam Web.
Madam
Madam
Web.
Madam Web was absolute trash.
An actual technical failure.
I was dying
Yes.
through this whole movie. I was just looking at Will at the theater, just like, what are we watching? Oh my!
I thought it was just gonna be the opening scene because, like, from the get go, I'm like, whoa, wait, what are you doing? Focus pull, or what are you doing? The whole like, it's just a
Everything.
static shot, and the focus in the scene is just going whoa. So things just going in and out of focus. What are you?
Weird,
No, the worst
weird
part-
shots, weird
What's
actors.
happening?
It is the villain had audio dubbed over his lines, and his mouth was not matching the words he was.
That
It
was
happened 5 times.
So
Fix it in post. Just
painful.
fix it
Like-
in post.
Like I could see, all the editing, like, it's like a shot, whatever, but like his mouth moved wrong. It's like this was not made in English and they dubbed over it in another language.
It does feel like that sometimes.
Yeah.
How's your eyesight?
I can see better than I ever have.
Oh, yeah? Can you see us in the future?
Yes. I can see you.
Ugh, that's terrible.
All right, wraps up,
Well,
Jack.
that's it. So let us know your top 5 worst movies of the entire year down below in the comments. Who had the best list? Also, check out all of our other fun videos and let us know what we should do next.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.